guys. I don't have Aiden today. He is currently in Croatia as of recording, I believe. But we can still have fun without him, I believe. Might be a little quiet, but hey, I digress. Well, let's get started. Starting off with the game. South Africa played better than I thought they would, to be honest. A little bit, not crazy better, but a little bit. Canada did seem like the team that was dominating all game, though, in my opinion. What happened to Kone should have not have happened, in my opinion, as well. Say that again. Okay, Brazil, Japan. Brazil should have played a lot better this game, I feel like. Cunha did nothing. Literally nothing. I cannot remember a single thing Cunha did. But other than that, I don't have many complaints about this game. It should have been just a bit more competitive. Today, I feel Paraguayan. So even though I like a lot of German players, I think I still have a bit of a negligence, I guess, is the right word to say, for the German national team. Not like I hate them, necessarily. It's just, I don't like the team, mainly just because of the 2014 World Cup final, which I never watched. Even if I did, I'd be like, what, 3? Give or take? But overall, Gil played was like prime Neuer while Neuer was on the pitch. Neuer made terrible mistakes during that pen shootout. He's still one of the greatest goalkeepers of his era, but still, even of all time. Today I feel Moroccan because I had a feeling this would happen. I didn't expect me to be fully right though. And the way it went down, too, because this game was pretty boring the first half, I'm gonna admit. We could look at what happened. I mean, literally nothing happened during the first half. There was only 7 shots compared to the 9 of the second. And then Gakpo scored after his child didn't survive childbirth. May you rest in peace. But Diop scored an equalizer. The penalty shootout was solid. Hakimi missed, which I was surprised by. And Somerville missed it, which caused Netherlands to lose. Somerville has been one of my favorite players during this whole tournament. I'm kind of sad that he's gone already. He was gone that quickly. Yeah, Norway should have won this. Even though they were, after Martial did tie it up, yeah, they were going to win. No matter if it went to full time, extra time, or pen, they were going to win, in my eyes. France did what they needed to do. Barcola, Coca-Cola, and dictate through Mbappe, got the goals, and they win the game. Wait. Oh, no, I didn't do the wrong game. Never. Okay, I was freaking out for a minute. Yeah, Mexico was just the better team throughout. Though, Ecuador did have most of the attack momentum for most of the second half. Which is interesting because I can't think of a shot that's even close. Oh, there was one. But that was it. Mexico's 2 big chances did go in. Yeah, look at this. I remember some terrible skies we have seen in this tournament. Seeing England be down for most of this game was very interesting. Pickford was terrible. in my opinion as well. I generally don't know if he did an amazing save at all this game, even letting DR Congo score in the first 10 minutes. Harry Kane is the only reason England didn't get knocked out here, literally. This game should have been done by the time Ismail Assar scored that second goal. But Lukaku came on, he scored. Telemans then did not only scored in the 89th minute to tie it up, but then scored a 120 minute plus 5-10 to win the game. That was one easily the most craziest games I've seen in my life. Just because of that crazy Belgian comeback. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Yeah, Trump. Also, Trump go to the FIFA president so hard. He took away Balgan's red card they got during the middle of the second half. That's all I gotta say. I'm not retracting that statement I just said. Oh, nope. That's not what I was being on yet. Yeah, Spain should have won this. Come on. I'm still expecting a bit more from Lamine Yamal this tournament though so far. I mean, sure he's played somewhat decent. He scored. He's played okay this tournament. He's got a goal against Saudi Arabia. But other than that, I don't know. What has he been doing really? Portugal versus Croatia was cinema. And you're probably about to ask me, what do I think about the Croatian goal? I think it should have been allowed, personally. I'm not saying this because I don't like Ronaldo or anything. Definitely not. I don't even know where my mic is. How am I talking? Oh. Hopefully I sound better now. Alright, let's continue. What's going on? Hold on, guys. I'll be back after this break. Okay, we're back after a break. A hydration break, I should say. Switzerland, Algeria. I don't remember this game that well, to be honest. It really was just Switzerland all through and through. That's all I gotta say for this one. There's not much to say I could really say about that one specifically. Australia. What was that? I've never seen Egypt dominate a game like this before. And also, in their first World Cup to 2018, they shined. They shined on the stage. We know Egypt were terrible on the world stage, right? So they should. So yeah, that's what I thought. I lost power during this game actually. There's a huge thunderstorm in my area, so I didn't see Argentina's winner. In fact, I didn't even know Argentina won until midnight. And I didn't know who scored the old goal until 4 a.m. that night. Yeah, I did not get sleep that night for anyone asking. So that also meant I missed the entirety of the last game, Colombia versus Ghana. Don't worry, I watched highlights. I know how the goal was scored. Yona Rios. That's all he had to do. That's all he needed to do. Luis Diaz had a stinker that game. Okay. I was hoping a little better for the Black Stars, as I usually like to support Ghana during tournaments such as this. But hey, at least we got a win at this tournament. And we drew with England. I didn't watch this game that much. I saw a little bit, but I didn't watch a big portion of it. But from what I saw, Morocco, Morocco should have won this through and through. I don't know. Hakimi has been kind of quiet since the knockout started. To me, he scored an assist. He got an assist, sure, but this game was really, really, really controversial on Twitter. Not because of anything anybody did. It's just because of as some of you may know, a Paraguayan senator said some racist remarks against the French football star Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe responded that the worst thing he said, in my opinion at least, was that she didn't deserve her position as a senator because of her racist remarks, and she made a response to that. Basically, all that said that while she was in a bit of rage during that moment, which okay, yeah, I admit I get angry too when my teams lose, but I don't said that I'm on Twitter. That's not what I do. And then she later said Mbappe to apologize? No. Actually, no. Mbappe did nothing wrong. You could just shut your mouth and we wouldn't have this problem. Well, the Paraguay were just terrible in that game, in my opinion, as well. Gil had a solid game. I'll give him that, but when it was actually time for a pen, he could not save that for the life of him. This was sad. This was actually so sad. I couldn't believe that Brazil once again got knocked out in the round of 16 by at least a solid team of a nation that isn't known for winning stuff. Because at least Croatia at that time just got to a World Cup final the previous edition. Norway hadn't been to a World Cup in almost 30 years. And Holland destroyed them in the last 10 minutes. I'm happy my Neymar at least got one last goal to end off his World Cup career, but that's sad. That's actually sad. Also, Neymar announced his retirement after this game too. That just made me more sad about this result. Truly sad times to be a Brazilian. England versus Mexico was cinema. Absolute cinema. Also, it was also a pretty funny game because Harry Kane did an interview after the game and he completely lost his voice. So England were down to 10 men for most of the second half. Despite that, they did still win 3-2. Everyone was having a stinker except for the attack for Mexico. Cristiano Ronaldo is out. Ronaldo is out. But that's yeah, I didn't expect this to be the last time we would ever see Cristiano Ronaldo in a Portugal jersey at the FIFA World Cup trademarked. And end of career, it could have gone differently, but this is just how history was written out, unfortunately. Marino came on only 6 minutes after he came on, he scored the winner. Props to him for being a super sub. USA were terrible. I've never seen USA play this badly in my whole life against a European opposition. I mean, sure, you're not expecting crazy things from the U.S. It's the United States of America, but they usually play better than this. Actually, they lost 5-2 to Belgium earlier this year. Okay, maybe they just suck against Belgium. I don't know. But overall, this should have been a better game for the United States. I don't care what anybody says about this game. This wasn't rigged. This was just Egypt's defense not playing well in the last 15 minutes when it mattered that they needed to keep the at least by a goal or two. And that's where the entire defense fumbled and Argentina came back. It was just a glorious day for football. Messi continues his World Cup tale. And potentially his last World Cup as well. Probably his last one, but we thought about that in 2022, and you know what happened. Alright, last but not least, Colombia. I expected a bit better from you in this game. I expected you to take the lead at one point, but I guess it just doesn't happen to everyone. Switzerland, props to you to get your first quarterfinals in over 70 years. We'll see how you do against Messi's Argentina. Anyway, my predictions: France, Spain, Norway, Argentina. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, I'll see you around, guys. Adios. See ya. Goodbye.